Yo. Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up, Christian? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, Christian. Let's see what's going on tonight. Awesome. Also, do you hear the music in the background? Let me know if you hear that. Sweet. How's everyone's night going? I'm just gonna do a chill stream. Yep. That's so funny. Yeah. Figured I would, So, let me turn the music down a little bit first. Just got home from the gym. I'm actually watching the Yankee game right now. They're getting killed. Anyone a Yankee fan or a Boston fan? Need the Yanks to win. But, yeah, Maurer actually printed today. But here's what I'm watching tomorrow. Right, so this is Spy. Yeah, Yankees are getting killed. So brutal. But, this is what I'm watching for Spy tomorrow. Over that level, enter calls and alert. Make it louder. Okay, wait, let me fix that. Should be better now, maybe. Think so. Maybe. Yeah, that should be better. Okay. Let me know if that's better. Mara. I mean, this setup was golden. Like, literally perfect. Right, perfect falling wedge. As well, take a look at the MACD right down here. Right, we're starting to curl up. We have a higher low on the MACD, right? You can even look at the MACD like that, right? So we have a higher low right here. It's bullish. But over this level of 37.72 is the next level we need to watch out for, because, right, old resistance. So this level is going to act as a level of resistance ahead. So definitely watch out for that. But I'd like to see a retest if we could. But this was like a perfect play. And look how it faked out before the breakout. So right, so old resistance turned into a new support. So when this was being played right here, right, so higher and higher low, people were probably taking calls right here, and then it came below, hit everyone's stop loss before moving up higher, making a higher low, another higher low, and then boom. So just like that is how it goes. But that looks nice. Let's check out MSTR. I think I charted this earlier, I guess not. So yeah, this is super close to breaking out. Yeah, the market likes to fake out like that. Oh, great. Yankees pop up. What a joke. Oh, you're a Sox fan, Malinier? I don't know how I feel about you anymore. That's tough, dude. So here's like a perfect example of the 618, right? Right, so from swing low to swing high, this 618 acted as a level of support perfectly. Right, as well as, right, we have one bounce, two bounce, three bounce, and then it turned into a rejection point, and then turned into a support again. Oh, you grew up in Boston? Wow. So this should have been a great play here, but I don't really look at this stock too much. Top of the eighth. 2 outs, 0-2 count. And struck him out. Jeez. What do you guys want to see? Besides chart requests, do you have any questions or anything? Figured I would just come on here and chill a little bit. Can you guys hear the music when I play it? I just turned it on. Let me know if you can hear the music. Yeah, definitely not. Netflix had an absolute massive move. I know, Christian, I agree. How do I see the best relative strength setups each day that aren't on your immediate watch list? So I'll just look at the dashboard. All right, let me pull it up here. All right, so dashboard. So I know what C-Blast does. All right, he takes a look at this and sees the top flow. Right, bullish and bearish, right? So SPY, QQQ, right? Those are obvious ones. But then the other names, you can take a look at this and see what was being played, depending on, you know, which direction you want to play, bullish or bearish. So that's one way to, you know, see. And then also watch the dashboard, right? So I have my filter set throughout the day. And I usually set it for greater than 100,000. And since I've played just bullish usually, right? Bullish calls, can take it off the table, and I look for sweeps. So I can take that off the table, take that off the table. I usually switch volume so it's in front. And then I just leave this up all day and I'll watch, right? So then I'll look for repeat sweeps. And I'll just look for stuff that's odd. And sometimes I'll even go like this, right? So I'll do less than, and right, so today is what? Today's 10-5. So I'd go like a few weeks out, 2 to 3 weeks out. Now I have bullish out of the money calls with a short expiration over 100,000. So these are aggressive plays. Right, so someone puts 690,000 on a 10-15 800 call, which is a lot. Wait, let me check Tesla because of that call. So this person took a Tesla call at 3:38. So 3:38. Yeah, right here. 15:38 and 53 seconds. So right at the bottom of this candle, basically, is when this person took this trade. All right, sometimes I'll just paste these there to see what they saw. So, for example, I already had this line drawn because it's a level of support. Right, old support, kind of a inverse head and shoulders here, right? We have a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Neckline above this level. Right, so resistance, resistance, and then it broke through. This would have been a great play today. Thoughts on market tanking because Biden saying retirement counts going down and interest rates rising. I'm not even going to talk about politics. Good question, crypto, but it's just not even worth it. I hate talking about politics. So you're busy again, don't have time for quick swings. What would I be doing? Christian, you're the perfect candidate for the passive income strategy. Do you know what it is? I can go over it. I know someone else asked, what's the passive income strategy you talked about on Twitter? Christian, do you know about that? So one, if you want to trade the markets, right, you're gonna have to wait for bottom reversals. So like PayPal, like here, right? Like here's a good area for risk to reward, right? So we have old resistance, it turned into a support here. And now we're testing this level again, and we have confluence with this trend line right here. All right, so this is a great risk to reward, meaning, let me get the indicator out. Long position, right? So let's say you enter here. Your stop loss is going to be right below this candle. Your stop loss is going to be right below this candle. Whoops. Like right here. And your target, to get your target, you're just going to use a major resistance level, right? So this would be like the first one. Right, it's because we have one rejection, two rejection, an area of high demand right here, which is, this gives you a risk to reward of 179, so almost a 2. But the next target over that is that level right there, which is a 365 risk to reward. Oh, Christian, if you want to get set up, I mean, I'm more than happy to help you. I actually have a video let me try and pull it up here. Give me a second. Let me just try and pull this up. Yeah, so right here. Watch this video. Goes over everything on how to set it up.
Start, build birdhouses, build a website. Lost.
In this video,
Right, so this goes over step A to Z. From buying it to setting up the entire thing. All right. You get my point. And here's my results so far. So someone asked, when I say target, is that the amount you set up your call for? No. So I don't really look to see what the contracts will be worth at that price because it doesn't really matter. I'm just playing the levels. So I don't care if my target's going to be 15% or 100%, right? I'm just going to play the support and resistance levels that are like major. But regarding the passive income strategy, this is my FX book. It's like a third-party site that verifies the results. And you can see everything here. I have it in my Twitter bio if you want to check it out yourself, but look at the risked rune, right? So there's a less than a 0.01% chance of losing 10% in the account. You can see everything. You could see each trade, where it bought in and where it sold. It's really cool. And there's pages of this. August, I got 6.5%. September, I got 5.46% just by clicking accept on a few trades. And it just constantly goes up. It's pretty sweet. So if anyone has any questions about that, let me know. But back to charts. That's just one example. Any other questions? Got some questions going on here. How do I pick the strike? So it depends how far out your expiration is, right? So if you're playing like a smaller time frame, right? Let's say the 30-minute. Oh damn, the Yankees lost. It's unfortunate. So let's say you're playing the smaller time frame. Let's say you're playing this setup right here, right? You were to enter over this level right here, right? I would play this for a scalp. There's a nice little gap here. I would enter over 262.77 and my price target would be that resistance level right there, or even this one, right? Depends how much of a scalp you want to do. Right, 266.77 to 264. In this case, I would pick a 263 strike, right? So it's right outside the money, and it has an opportunity to go in the money. But if you were playing a longer term call, let me delete this. So, right, if you were playing a longer term call and you wanted to play this for a move potentially back up to this region, right? You take a few weeks to a month to two months out, and I would take, all right, so we're at 260, so I would probably take like a 265 call, right? Something a little bit out of the money, but it has the opportunity to go in the money. If you buy at support, is it safe to keep until resistance? I mean, that's the goal. You don't have to, right? It's always good to take profits or sell half your position before resistance, right? Because if you do get the rejection, you know, you're gonna wish you sold. So it's always better to be safe than sorry. Any other questions? I think I answered those. Show an example of a reversal. I mean, this would be a great example. Let me go to Amazon. So here's a perfect example. All right, this level right here, right? So resistance, support, and support. So we inferred that this level, once again, would act as a support, right? So it literally bounced perfectly. If I zoom in, first off, it bounced perfectly. We have a multiple bottom right here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, a little fake out, held a major support line and bounced up. And then once it broke over that high candle, this was the entry point right here to play to the upside. Yeah, I mean, demand and supply zone are just support and resistance. Right, so this would be the demand zone. And this would be the supply zone. Right, supply. And then, whoops. Whoops. Right, this is demand because it's a support, right? So at support, people are looking to pick up shares, meaning it's going to be in demand, right? And at this level, right, resistance, hold support, resistance. This is going to act as a resistance, which is going to be a supply because people are going to sell their shares. There's going to be many people unloading. Yeah, no problem. Is UPST neither. This is just like it needs to hold above this level, right? This is kind of a bear flag. Right, kind of a bear flag. Move down, consolidate, move down. This is just like fighting the bear. Right, so I mean it broke out looking according to that. But it's just like, I mean, according to this, right, if we took a look at the smaller time frame, this level needs to hold, right? Hold resistance. It broke through, now it's retesting, so it needs to hold here. Make sure you guys drop a like on this. Would appreciate it. You guys see my background? I got Megan Fox as my background. I love Megan Fox. Wait, Prague has a 65% short. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure S3 data said, I think like BTCV, I think, is the highest short. Where does it say it's... Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate it. Oh, you got it at 125. So that's a perfect entry, Alex. Right. So you have a great risk to reward here, right? So below this level, I'd cut, and right, your price target is going to be up here. You know, which gives you. You got it at 125. That's about 76% move. Right, and you're risking little to no risk. All right, I would set my stop loss like around here because or even here, honestly, because the profit's so high, you're risking 20% to win 80% around, which is a good risk to reward. Long-term stocks, genomic sector, I love, like ARCG. Right, I think this is going to be great long-term buy. Just because genomics are, you know, up and coming. You're very welcome. Let me know what other questions you guys have. Oh, you're relatively new? Alright, well, you know, you got a good entry. Penny stocks are hard, man. I don't really play penny stocks like that. I like DraftKings and I like sports, you know, picks long term. This is coming up to a good buy here. Right, 1 touch, 2 touch. And now we're kind of consolidating here again, right at the bottom. Definitely like this. Pen as well. Pen just needs to break over around 80 and then 86.40, and I'll be happy. Did you guys see my PC setup? I'm not sure if you guys all of you guys follow me on Twitter, but take a look at my my PC build. I'm not sure if you guys are into PC. I got the NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti and the Ryzen 9 5950X. It's so quick, and the graphics are unreal. And here's a picture. This is what I'm using right now. It's so It's so nice. But yep, I could chart Facebook for sure. So I think Facebook needs to get back over this level, right? Right, so this is a major support. Kind of was a resistance level. Good question. Let me go over Facebook quick, but it needs to get over this 334, 335 level first, in my opinion. Right, obviously someone else is going to have a different opinion. Everyone plays differently. Do as you please. Take everything with a grain of salt. If someone says they're a guru, they're probably not. Everyone sees something different, so. But personally, I think 334.50 is the level you need to get over. Right, and then 335.94, and you have a little gap fill here. This is what I use. We use the Bull Trades dashboard. This is what I watch all day long. Works. I just look for repeat sweeps with big money, right? So Tesla, whoops. Tesla, 3 SPY calls, 437, 438, and 439. Short expirations. All right, so that's what I look for. Let's take a look at the smaller time frame. Yeah, nothing too special there. Could I go through my thought process when analyzing a new chart? What would I pay attention to? First, I'll check the daily. All right, you want to see what's going on in the daily. Right, so we're going from the bottom left to the top right, meaning we're in an uptrend. Right, that's the first thing. The second, if you want, you could use fibs. Right, and you'd go from a bottom point in the chart to the top. All right, and see where we're at with the fibs. What's up, levels? How you doing? How you doing? Alright, see where we're at. I'm gonna post actually. So if you want, whoops. There's the link to go to the yeah, I kind of talked about it slightly. I can bring it up again though, because I'm sure we have some new people here. Let me get the link. All right, so here is my passive income strategy. This is a verified third-party website. This is what I use. It's called Gearbox or Voria Prime. It's verified. I can't tamper with the results. Right, so currently you could see my balance, you could see everything. I started tracking my results on August 2nd. And I've seen consistent growth by doing nothing. I don't do anything. All I do is hit accept on a few trades a week. And that's it. Once I hit accept, it sets price targets and stop losses. It changes the stop loss. If it starts to go down, it enters at specific levels where it thinks a reversal might happen. It's great. It is great. You can see everything here. All right, so here's the history of my trades. You can see the entries and exits of everything. All my trades going back to the beginning. Right, so as you can see, when I had a smaller account, the profits were smaller. But now, as I have a bigger and bigger account, the profits are getting bigger and bigger. Right, 167. And so on. Here's the risk of ruin, right? So read that little thing down here. No, Alexander, it does it for me, right? So I'll even go to someone who has a bigger account. I think this guy does. He started on July 4th, before me, of 2020. Right, it's just consistent growth. He's up 125%, updated 4 hours ago. And this is just passively, right? So if you have extra money laying around, it can turn into 6 figures. Let's go into another account. Look at this guy. So he has a $136,000 account. And this jump right here was a manual trade, right? So he took a trade on his own. But consistent growth from here to here. With a bigger account. Here's another one. Consistent growth. Does everything for you. Yeah, it's through Avoria Prime. It's like I have a YouTube video on my channel, Alexander. If you want, message me on Twitter. I'm not sure if you follow me on Twitter, Alex. I don't know if it's okay if I call you Alex, but let me know if you want me to call you Alexander or Alex. But I have a YouTube video going over the whole entire setup from A to Z, but I can also help you if you want. You know, we can hop on voice chat. I set up my family with it, right? Because it averages about 4 to 8% a month. Since August 13th, he's been averaging 11%. Let me try and find some longer term accounts so you could see results. So this is from January, actually, with a small account. So they deposited $400. Right, so it works with small accounts as well, which is good to know. The only thing is there's a monthly fee, right? So I usually suggest people to start with at least $2,500 to $3,000, so that monthly fee is paid for basically by the return. He's averaged 8.7%, and he's up over 100% in less than a year. And you can see the profit. Let's go to another person I follow. Let's see what this guy is up to. What country are you from? If you're not in the US, then it's fully automatic, which I forgot to mention that, right? So if you're in the US for legal reasons, you have to accept trades. But if you're not in the US, it's fully automatic. And I know people in like Switzerland use this, Thailand. So message me on Twitter and I'll help you get set up in the right direction. This is another account from November of 2020. Right, so almost 2 years now. Coming up to 2 years. He's up 120%, averaging 7.8% a month. Perv, I do use Webull, but I don't use it for charts. I use it just for trading. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it works, Alex, in Australia, and it's fully automatic. The fees of this are, it's $130 a month, right? But it makes you money. So you got to spend money to make money, right? Like for example, when you get to an account size like this, which you will if you keep depositing and, you know, every month or whatever your game plan is. He's making about, let's see, could probably say summary. Let's see. Here's his history. Oh wait, I could do this. Custom analysis. 1 month. So 1 month he's up 7.9%, which on this account of a $65,000 account, he's up $4.4 thousand for the month of September. That's crazy. Let's see what he's up for the week. No, it doesn't let me do it yet. Probably because the week just started. He's up 28% for the month, or the last 3 months, which is insane. Which is 14K, jeez. My starting amount, so when I first started, I did a demo account because I wanted to make sure, you know, I believed in it. So what I did is, you could do a demo account, right? You still have to pay the fee, of course, because you're using their product. But instead of having to put your own money in, you can do a paper account, which is fake money, to see how it works. But then I added $3,000, and then after that I added some more to make it 8,000, and then I ended up adding up to 15,000, and now I'm right south of 20,000 after 2 months, I think. But my friends who've been using it have been using it for about a year and a half now, maybe even 2 years. And it's some pretty insane results. This is someone else that just got started. Let me post my Twitter here. Here's my Twitter right here. I'll paste it in here. I think it is in the description. Oh, I guess not. There, I just saved it there. Sorry about that. And then on my YouTube, I guess I'm not signed in, but whatever. Oh wait, here's. I don't know what the hell's going on. So they don't have a crypto version of the algorithm, right? Because it works best on the Forex market. Which originally I wasn't a fan of in the beginning because I didn't really know the Forex market. But then again, I tried it now for a few months. My friend's been using it for a year. And I know my friend wouldn't screw me over. But they do have an indicator that's pretty awesome. Let's see if I could bring it up here. Arrow. We're at Prime. And this works on any single market. Forex, crypto. Oh, there's an ad. It basically shows support and resistance and tells you when to enter, and it takes profit for you and all that. Right, it looks like this. Right, so it gives you the arrow on when to buy, and then it tells you when to sell, basically, which is pretty cool. And I know a lot of people have great success with it. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead. I could post a link to that in here. Give me 1 second while I get the link for you guys to sign up if you want, or you could just DM me on Twitter and I will be more than happy. So I just saved it in the description. And I'll paste it here as well. I'll pin it so you guys can see it. Yeah, Alex, I hate when people are like, it's in my, I just pasted it above. Whoever just commented that, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yeah, it does use leverage actually, but it's not like leverage where like you would be liquidated. It's very, very small position sizing. It's very specific. Let me actually bring up my results again. Let's see. Here. Right, and I even withdrew 8 grand just to prove I wanted to make sure I could take my money out whenever I wanted, and I got my money back within 30 minutes, which is very quick. My Twitter, I just posted it above. Can I pin more than one message? I guess not. There's my Twitter. So yeah, I mean that's really it. You guys have any other questions about this and how it works? more than happy to keep going over it. Signed up on where? MyFX Books? Alex? So Alex, we actually made a Discord just to post people's results, right, in here. So everyone that signs up, they post their account here. So I could send you an invite also to this. No, I don't really use scanners, Leon. Just the unusual options activity platform. You're very welcome. I just saved it all into the bio of the video. By the way. I gotta start streaming in 1080p. I don't know why I haven't been. I gotta figure that out after. Yeah, you're very welcome. So join that. I'm assuming that's you, Double Crown. But yeah, it's been really great. And I use this so like it's full transparency, right? Like I can't tamper with these results. I can't enter anything. This is just time frame. These are current trades. But they literally all close green, basically. It's crazy. And it shows you the duration of the trade. Two hours, 10 hours, 7 days. This one was 28 days. Look at that. So, Leon, this is just the third-party website we use to track our results. The other one, let me make sure my password isn't showing. That would be pretty bad. Let me pull it up for you. So right here, this is the website of Warrior Prime. We'll get a notification right here whenever there's a new trade that pops up. It takes 3 at a time just to minimize risk. And it will come up, it will say accept or decline, and I just accept all of them. And then if I'm sleeping and I get a notification, I'll just accept it in the morning, and it still works perfect. and it will find the best entry whenever I hit accept. They have videos and stuff to help you learn how to use it and stuff. So I'm definitely a fan. And I was very skeptical of this stuff. Just because, I mean, I run a trading group and this is my website. So, you know, I'm always being offered by people this stuff. So, but yeah, if you're not in the US, it's basically fully automatic. But for legal reasons, you have to accept trades. I also stream every weekend. I know you guys are new here. Not sure if you're subbed or not, but you know, do as you please. Any other questions you guys have? This is free. This is all free. The service, right? So the $130 a month is this. This, right? So $99 plus a $30 VPS fee. You're basically buying the license to use their algorithm. You're very welcome, Levels. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, $130 a month. It's the best $130 I've ever spent. Imagine spending $130 on a car. Right? It's gonna depreciate in value. Well, not in the current market, but you guys get what I'm saying. This is making me money. And I don't have to do anything besides click accept a few times a week. I've been trading now for 7 years. Bonner, if that's how you say your name. 7 years. What was I doing here? Yeah. Appreciate you guys asking questions. I usually never have anyone. Pretty funny. Here to answer all questions, so anything else, just let me know. Let's see, I know under community, like here's the most followed. Pretty crazy. That seems ridiculous. And you can see if it's a demo account or a real account. Yeah, so you use a Forex broker. It's a broker called KOT Forex, right? So that company who trades basically for you, they don't have access to your money, right? And that's a good thing. Your money sits with a broker where your money is safe. And that's how it works. Look at this account. From 100,000 from 2012 to almost 700,000. Crazy. Yeah, 130 a month is a great investment. So the automated trading is, but the arrow indicator that I showed before works for anything. It works for stocks, the arrow indicator, which I know a ton of people use, which is right, arrow. All right, Ramanan. So the passive strategy is forex only, which I wasn't a fan of either. But then again, I don't even look at it, so I don't care what it is, you know. But this indicator with the green and the red support and resistance levels works for any market, right? So tell you where to buy. This green area, and it shows where to sell this red area. If you want, Ramanan, add me on Twitter. Right here. At Enhanced Market. Here's my Twitter account. Yeah, I pay for this $130 a month, and I average 6.39% a month. Well worth it. I make money when I wake up. It's basically it's my money working for me. It's great. Ready? I'll do where's the link? Let me try and find the link. I'll show you guys something amazing. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up a link to show you how well this works. All right, so let's say you have, let's say you have $5,000 to start with. If you average 6%, you deposit 0, you withdraw 0. In 5 years, so right, 60 months, it's going to turn into over 6 figures. Pretty awesome. Pretty insane. Now, if that was 10K, it turns into 300,000 plus. But I'm gonna call that a night, and message me on Twitter if you have any questions. See you later. Yeah, that turns into 7 real quick. Anyways, have a good one, guys. There's my social medias. Follow me if you want. Bye.